we're going to have the last and the final grammar lesson for this year, quotations and parentheses. Now, what are quotations and parentheses? Quotations, I want to now quotation marks. Can you see the quotation marks here? These are the quotation marks. Now, when do we use it? We use it when we want to show the exact words of a speaker in a conversation. For example, if you told me something, I should put what you said between the quotation marks, exactly as you said it. Now, let's see how. I swim very well, said Penny. So Penny said this sentence exactly as it is mentioned here. So I put it between quotation marks. Okay? Now, the second example. She asked, "Would you like to learn to swim?" Now, this is the question she asked, exactly the same as she asked. So after I mention her name, I should put the quotation marks with between the sentence that she said, okay, exactly as she said, and I put quotation marks. Okay, so it refers for something that someone said. Okay, this is the quotation mark. Now, what are parentheses? It show explanation or examples that are extra information. Extra information. Like, for example, that song written in 1996 is my favorite. Here I'm telling extra information, so I put it between brackets. So parentheses is the brackets that we put the extra information bit inside. Okay. Some singers, for example, Elton and John, play the piano too. Here I add extra information, so I put it between brackets, and brackets are called parentheses. Okay. So these are the quotations. We put it between, we put inside what is said by the other person, the same exact sentence of what he said exactly. Okay, and I mentioned his name before, said Penny, she asked. Okay, I put it between quotation, and the parentheses are the brackets. When we want to put extra information in our sentence, I put it between brackets. Okay, now let's open the Readers and Writers page 433. Underline the part of each sentence that is quotation. Okay, what is the quotation between the quotation marks? I want to learn about Atlantis, said Jeremy. So what did Jeremy said? I want to learn about Atlantis. So this is the quotation. We'll underline this. I will teach you, replied Mrs. Foster. So what did she say, Mrs. Foster? I will teach you. So we will underline I will teach you. Mrs. Foster said it's a very old story. So what did she said? It's a very old story. So I will underline the whole sentence what she said. It is a very old story. Now question 4 and 5, we should write the sentence and we should put the quotation marks and commas where they are needed. I like to read about my many things, said Jeremy. So where should we put the quotations? We start with, we put it before I and till things. So I will close the quotations till things and I will start before I like. Okay. Now number 5, Jeremy read a story called The Legend of Kala. Now here, what should we do? Jeremy read a story called, so this is the name of the story. Now I will put the name of the story between the quotations. The Legend of Kala. I'll put quotation marks here at the beginning and the end. Now between the quotation marks, I always start with a capital letter and I end with a full stop inside. Not every time I put stop, it could be full stop, question mark, whatever the sentence said. Okay, but I should start with a capital letter, so I should put quotation marks, then capital letter, at the end a punctuation mark, full stop or question mark. Okay, now let's go to page 439. In sentence number 1, what words and punctuation mark should go inside the quotation mark? What should we put here? The seashore is great, Tim said. So what did Tim said? The seashore is great. So I will put it under, I will put the quotation marks between, we start before the and till great. So which one? First, second, third, or fourth? So the correct answer is the fourth one. In sentence number 2, what words and punctuation marks should go inside the quotation mark? Now let's see question 2, sentence 2. Look at the ocean. I responded, meaning I reply or I answered. So look at the ocean is the sentence said by me. I responded. So I will put it between quotations. Look at the ocean. Now where's look at the ocean? The first, second, third, or fourth? The second. In sentence 3, what words and punctuation marks should go inside the quotation marks? Again, quotation marks. What should go inside? Tim said there are cliffs too. So what did Tim said? There are cliffs too. So I put it between quotations. So where are there are cliffs too? The first, second, third, or fourth? The third. Excellent. In sentence number 4, what words and punctuation marks should go inside the quotation mark? Sentence number 4. The water goes on forever, I replied. So what should go inside the quotation? The water goes on forever. Put it between quotations. Okay? And sentence number 5, what words and punctuation marks should go inside quotation marks? In sentence number 5, do sharks live here? Tim asked. So I will put which sentence from do till the question mark. If there's a question mark, we have to put it inside. If there's nothing, we still put the quotation marks as we put, okay? So do sharks live here? Question mark. We'll put it between the quotation marks. So which one? First, second, third, or fourth? The second. So that's our lesson for today. It's very easy. If you have any questions, prepared for our new Zoom session next time. Thank you.